Pastor Fred here, coming to you with a very simple question. How important is that people like you? Does it crush you to find that you may have hurt someone else, even if it's quite unintentional? Does it really mess with your very soul to know that perhaps there's somebody out there that is not pleased with you? How desperate are you for the approval of another? Are you so desperate that you could never be truthful with them? Are you so desperate that you could never say anything to them that might offend them, even if telling them that information is the most loving thing you could do? Are you so desperate that you would do absolutely anything they asked of you? Well, what do you call such a person? I think for a lot of people that falls into this category of being a people pleaser. So is pleasing people wrong? Not necessarily. We are called as Christians to love our brothers and sisters, and indeed to love all people, even our enemies. We are called to be kind and compassionate and helpful and understanding and available. I get all that. But there is a line we got to make sure we don't cross over in pleasing people, and that's this. And that is not making the goal winning their approval. Not making their goal, or your goal rather, being their approval even above and beyond the approval of God. Living to impress others to gain their approval leads to a fruitless life. Yeah, do we want to please other people? I do. I don't want anybody upset with me. But I'm not living. That's not my primary motivation. I'm not living to please other people. I'm living for an audience of one. Listen to this, what Paul wrote to the church in Galatia chapter 1, verse 10. Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. See, I believe the pathway to a deep, abiding peace, no matter what, is to live in the center of God's will. And the key for that to happen is to live for an audience of one, that one being God and God alone. That's what I'm talking about this coming Sunday in my series, Peace No Matter What, an audience of one. We meet at 9 o'clock last week. I was so encouraged. There were so many people here. It was great. I also want to let you know we are trying to up the ante on Sunday mornings. We now have single-serve snacks. They're sealed. We have bottles of water for you, and this week we're adding coffee. And then in 2 weeks, the first week in October, we're going to open up our doors having children back on campus. And I'll let Amy Chubb, our children's director, explain more about that to you later. But I want you to know that in this life, peace is something God desires for all of us to have. And I know this, I know peace will elude you if you continue to live for an audience of all the people in your life, that if you're trying to win their approval and impress them, it's not going to happen. Come and be equipped, be encouraged to go ahead and find this peace, to receive this peace that God offers as we live for Him and Him alone. See you Sunday. God bless.